In at number 10, Olivia Rodrigo and Adam Faze. These two were a pretty low-key couple to begin with, but they've announced their split 7 months after they were first rumored to be together. A source confirmed to People on February 17th of 2022 that the singer and producer had separated a long time ago, saying, quote, "They've been over for a bit now." They were first linked in June of 2021. Sources said that Olivia introduced him as her boyfriend and they were together the whole night. Apparently they were not trying to keep their relationship low-key, and another source said they were, quote, "really cute together and weren't trying to hide their affection at all," adding that the duo were seen holding hands at one point during the event. But by January of 2022, rumors were swirling that they had split after they spent New Year's apart. Rumors also swirled that Adam had cheated and that was the reason for their split. Just days ago, a source close to the couple confirmed the breakup. And at number 9, Aaron Rodgers and Shailene Woodley. When this couple first started dating, nobody could believe it was true because they seemed like a very strange pairing. And I guess the clear differences between them ended up causing their split. The couple started dating in 2020 and kept things very private until it was announced that they were engaged, which Woodley confirmed on a late-night show. But on February 16th of 2022, it was confirmed that the pair had broken off their engagement and were no longer together. A source said, quote, "It was an amicable split, it just wasn't working. They're very busy people with busy careers, and there were obstacles that they couldn't surmount. They will remain friendly, there's no bad blood or drama, it just didn't work out for them." Another source gave some more detail, claiming that Woodley felt like his number 2 priority behind football. That source revealed, quote, "While Shailene is supportive of Aaron's career, he put football first and they were barely spending any time together. She felt he neglected their relationship, neither of them was happy." And at number 8, Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet seemed like a fabulous couple, and Momoa specifically always spoke about how lucky he was to be with Bonet. But after many years together, the couple confirmed the split on Instagram on January 12th of 2022. In a statement they wrote, quote, "We have all felt the squeeze and changes of these transformational times. A revolution is unfolding and our family is of no exception, feeling and growing from the seismic shifts occurring." The pair also stated their love and admiration for one another and how they will continue to co-parent amicably. The pair announced their split after nearly 17 years together and 5 years of marriage. A source close to Bonet said that the former couple were amazing for years until they no longer were. Apparently Momoa's rise to stardom is a big reason for their split. Bonet did not want to work and travel the amount that he does. And at number 7, Pamela Anderson and Dan Hayhurst. Pamela Anderson and Dan Hayhurst have split roughly a year after their wedding. The split was confirmed to Us Weekly on January 20th of 2022. The pair got married in a small, intimate ceremony on Christmas Eve of 2020. Sources close to the couple say that Pamela feels that she rushed into the marriage and she started to have regrets just days after they got married. The source continued, quote, "She saw the marriage as a fresh start, but the spark has faded. He really wants to make the marriage work. Pam left Dan and his kids without a single goodbye. Now the kids are heartbroken." It seems that Pamela has a habit of getting married quickly. She also got married to Tommy Lee after only dating for a short time. She shares 2 children with him. And at number 6, Delilah Belle Hamlin and Alael Booker. After 2 years together, the daughter of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Lisa Rinna has split from her boyfriend of 2 years. A source tells Us Weekly on January 11th of 2022 that Hamlin and Booker, a contestant on Love Island Season 4, had ended their relationship after 2 years together. The split was a shock to family and friends, as Booker had spent the holidays with Hamlin's family only 1 week beforehand. An insider said, quote, "They spent the holidays together. Then a few days later, they were broken up. They were so in love." The source also called the split a shock to some of their closest friends. Halfway number 5, Julia Fox and Kanye West. After his split from Kim Kardashian, Kanye West's first relationship was with Uncut Gems star Julia Fox. They met on New Year's Eve of 2021 in Miami and had been linked together ever since. Throughout their relationship, they publicly showed it off, leading many to think it was all to make Kim jealous. After their split, an article by the Daily Mail was written claiming that Julia was heartbroken over their split, but she clapped back on Instagram, writing, quote, "Y'all would love it if I was so upset. The media would love to paint a picture of me a sad, lonely woman crying on a plane by myself, but it's not true. Why not see me for what I am, which is a #1 hustler? I came up, y'all, lol, and not only that, but Kanye and I are on good terms. I have love for him, but I wasn't in love with the man. Jesus Christ, what do you guys think? I'm 12 years old?" This was taken as a confirmation of their split. A source close to the split said that they were both really busy and it's hard to make time for each other since they live on different coasts. In at number 4, Emma Roberts. This one breaks my heart because these two split shortly after having a child together. The pair have been together for almost 3 years and they announced their pregnancy shortly after they started seeing one another. Roberts and Hedlund's first child, a son named Rhodes Robert Hedlund, was born in December of 2020. Then in January of 2022, rumors started swirling that the two may have split. Then Headland was arrested on charges of public intoxication during the evening of January 22nd in Franklin County, Tennessee, the day after it was widely reported that the pair had split. An insider said they had broke up a few weeks beforehand, adding, quote, "It's sad and they are trying their best to co-parent. It's been hard." And at number 3, Angelina Pivarnick and Chris Larangeira. As a Jersey Shore fan, I am heartbroken that Chris and Angelina are no longer together. Although it's not that much of a shock, as the couple had broken up before. Chris filed for divorce from Angelina on January 20th of 2022. The pair married in November of 2019. Pivarnick first filed for divorce in 2021, but it was ultimately dismissed after the pair reconciled. She later revealed in an episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation that she never served Chris the divorce papers in the first place, and then that split was dismissed after they reconciled. In January of 2022, Angelina told In Touch that she and Chris were still together, but quote, "working on their marriage," adding, quote, "We're trying, I just have to say it has been a lot." Clearly it looks like they were not able to work through it, and I hope her Jersey Shore family are supporting her during this tough time. And at number 2, Marissa Gunn and Riley Christian. Sadly, this is a case of a reality TV show couple that did not work out in the end. This couple got engaged on the 7th season of Bachelor in Paradise, which is a spin-off of the main series. They officially announced their split on January 24th after sparking speculation 1 month prior. After weeks of rumors, the pair addressed it in a joint statement that they gave to People magazine. They said, quote, "We've decided to go our separate ways. Never did we imagine this, but we've come to a point where we both need to work on ourselves," they said in this statement. It's unclear when exactly they ended their relationship, but as of now it's officially over. And finally, number 1, Hoda Khattab and Joel Schiffman. After 8 years together, the engaged couple has ended their engagement and are no longer together. They got engaged in 2019 after many years of being together. At that time, they had also recently adopted their second child together, Hope, after bringing home daughter Haley in 2017. Hoda announced the news on a January 31st broadcast for her NBC morning show, after rumors started swirling. She had not been seen with her engagement ring for days beforehand. She said, quote, "Joel and I have had a lot of prayerful and meaningful conversations over the holidays, and we decided that we are better as friends and parents than we are as an engaged couple. So we decided we are going to start this new year on our own path as loving parents to our adorable, delightful children as friends. It's not like something happened. They say sometimes relationships are meant to be there for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. This was for a season."
At number 10, Bill and Melinda Gates. One of the most recent celebrity splits to hit the news comes from Bill and Melinda Gates. The Microsoft co-founder and his philanthropist wife recently announced to the public that they had made the difficult decision to separate, ending their marriage of 27 years. Together, the couple have 3 adult children and even created a foundation together, which they launched back in 2000. The couple released a statement on social media that read, quote, "After a great deal of thought and a lot of hard work in our relationship, we have made the decision to end our marriage. Over the last 27 years, we have raised 3 incredible children and built a foundation that works all over the world to enable people to live healthy, productive lives. We continue to share a belief in that mission, but we no longer believe we can grow together as a couple in this next phase of our lives." No specific reason has been given as to why they decided to end their marriage, as they've only cited, quote, "a couple of things" as the cause for their divorce. In Melinda's court filings, it is cited that their marriage was, quote, "irretrievably broken." Bill and Melinda are looking to end their marriage as civilly as possible and say that they will continue forward with their foundation regardless of their relationship status. At number 9, Saweetie and Quavo. Singer Saweetie and rapper Quavo recently announced their breakup, and it was kinda messy. At first, people thought it was just a simple case of 2 people growing apart after fans got a simple heads-up tweet from Saweetie telling her fans that they had broken up, but shortly afterwards, footage was leaked which showed the former couple fighting in an elevator, and people soon realized that things were so much more toxic than previously thought. Though this footage was from a year ago, it gave people a look at how their relationship was at the time, and it made things pretty messy. Their feuding was only now brought to light, and their breakup has since been a little chaotic. There's been social media posts and interviews, and some shade had been thrown as well after Saweetie low-key implied that Quavo had cheated on her. Both Saweetie and Quavo have since said that they've moved on from this incident, and Quavo clarified that he has never abused his girlfriend after speculation was thrown around following the leaked footage. Their breakup has caused some feuding within Quavo's family as well, making this an all-around unfortunate and toxic time for them. Now, before I carry on with the video, I'd like to ask you guys to consider leaving a like if you're enjoying it so far, and also head on over to my gaming channel Viper Girl if you're interested in having some fun playing games with me. At number 8, J-Lo and A-Rod. After having been together for 4 years, they never got the chance to take that next step in their relationship. Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez were looking to tie the knot after getting engaged 2 years ago, and that is until things got too messy to handle. In April of this year, the pair announced that they had decided to go their separate ways. This breakup announcement came just following A-Rod's recent cheating scandal. Cheating scandals aren't anything new for the baseball player, having been accused of infidelity in the past, but this new scandal might have been the one to end it all. In January of this year, Alex was accused of cheating on J-Lo with reality star Madison LaCroix. This rumor came about after LaCroix was accused of having an affair with a former MLB player during a taping of a reality show reunion. Shortly after the taping was aired, these allegations escalated, with Madison admitting that she had been in contact with A-Rod. She insisted that their communications were innocent, saying that they never met up and never had any physical contact, saying, quote, "He's never physically cheated on his fiancée with me. The only solid proof we have of A-Rod being in contact with Madison comes from a source close to Alex who revealed that he had slid into Madison's DMs and they had exchanged some, quote, thirsty photos." Following the breakup, the couple released a statement saying, quote, "We will continue to work together and support each other on our shared businesses and projects. We wish the best for each other and one another's children. Out of respect for them, the only other comment we have to say is thank you to everyone who has sent kind words and support," end quote. At number 7, Elliot Page and Emma Portner. In late January this year, actor Elliot Page and his wife Emma Portner announced that they would be divorcing. This came after the couple announced their separation last summer. The couple first met on Instagram back in 2017 and later got married in a private ceremony the following year. The two were a strong couple even when Elliot came out as transgender, and Emma offered her full support for her partner during this time. Their divorce announcement released to their supporters read, quote, "After much thought and careful consideration, we have made the difficult decision to divorce following our separation last summer. We have the utmost respect for each other and remain close friends," end quote. The couple had a good 3-year-long marriage and seemed to be on good terms with each other. At number 6, Jana Kramer and Mike Cosson. Sometimes after a bond is broken, it can never be mended. This seems to be the case with football player Mike Cosson and his wife, singer and actress Jana Kramer. After their 2016 cheating scandal, they spent the next few years trying to work on their marriage, trying to reconcile after all this drama affected them so greatly, but the couple recently called it quits on their marriage when Jana took to her social media in late April to announce their divorce. Her message to the public read, quote, "It's time. As I try to make sense of a reality I never wanted to believe could be possible again, those words have now become a reality. I've fought, y'all. I've loved hard. I've forgiven. I've put the work in. I've given everything I have, and now I have nothing else to give," end quote. Before now, the pair had only briefly split up in 2016 following the cheating scandal, where Mike's infidelity and sex addiction was brought to light, and though they were able to reconcile shortly after that scandal, it seems as though they couldn't make things work long term. In her filings, Jana also cited the causes and reasons for their divorce, saying that, quote, "Inappropriate marital conduct, irreconcilable differences, and adultery were the reasons behind their failed marriage." At number 5, Joe Exotic and Dylan Passage. After the wild success of the Tiger King documentary on Netflix, Joe Exotic sort of gained celebrity status. Well, really he's become more of a meme, but he's still a public figure, even from behind bars. Joe was sent to prison for his crimes, including his attempt at ending the life of his rival Carole Baskin, as well as animal endangerment. In the docuseries, we also learned about Joe's personal life, including his relationship with his husband, Dylan Passage. Now we're learning that a long-distance relationship from behind bars isn't the healthiest, as Joe and Dylan have announced their divorce. Dylan told sources that things are just very difficult to maintain when your partner is in jail for the next 20 years or so, and they've made the decision to end their marriage. There has been talk of reconciliation, but as of right now, things are complicated to say the least, but hey, it's the Tiger King, so things are always complicated. At number 4, Ashely Benson and G-Eazy. Back in February, it was announced that actress Ashely Benson and rapper G-Eazy had broken up after less than a year of dating. This announcement came shortly after G-Eazy's ex, Halsey, announced that she was pregnant with her first child. After their breakup announcement, a source close to Benson came forward to answer some of the questions regarding the actress's breakup with the rapper, and it is said that their relationship fell through because she, quote, "didn't like the way he was acting around her." The source said that the couple had been fighting a lot, and that Ashely felt as though G-Eazy wasn't really committed to her. Infidelity had allegedly been an issue in his past relationship with Halsey, and Ashely knew this, but apparently only had her hesitations after things started getting serious in their relationship. Since the breakup, fans have noticed that they no longer follow each other on social media, which could indicate that things didn't end amicably between them. At number 3, Zac Efron and Vanessa Velarde. After 10 months of dating, Zac Efron and his girlfriend Vanessa have broken up. The couple met while Vanessa was waitressing at a restaurant Zac was at, and after a little bit, they started dating, and according to some sources, things were getting serious. Because his girlfriend was in Australia, Zac was allegedly house hunting down under to be closer to his girlfriend, and Vanessa allegedly quit her job in order to give her the freedom to travel around the world with Zac. After nearly a year of dating, the couple ended their relationship, with sources close to them saying, quote, "It wasn't right for them." The breakup news came from a friend of Zac's who told sources, quote, "I can also confirm after speaking with him yesterday. It's only recent, but not like yesterday recent, but they've gone their separate ways. No drama, but it's done," end quote. Zac is said to have wanted a clean break as he's now entering a long, busy year of filming. At number 2, Ben Affleck and Ana De Armas. Everyone's favorite quarantine couple has sadly gone their separate ways, and people are sad to see them go. Actor Ben Affleck and actress Ana De Armas started dating after meeting on the set of the film Deep Water in 2019. It is said that the couple hit it off and they went public with their relationship in March 2020, just as quarantine was starting up. Throughout 2020, they had been photographed together, and they even moved in together around August last year. The couple lasted less than a year, as it was announced that they had called it quits early this year in January, saying that they are in different parts of their life right now, but that the breakup was amicable. Sources say that Ana didn't want to be based in LA, while Ben has no choice to stay in the area because of his kids. Some sources close to the couple say that they wouldn't be surprised to see them get back together, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And finally, at number 1, Kim K and Kanye. One of the biggest breakup announcements to come out this year was the recent divorce announcement from Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. Their relationship looked like it had been on its last leg for a while, especially after all of the drama between Kanye and the Kardashians following his presidential campaign rant and Twitter meltdown. It turns out though that things were more complicated than we thought. The couple felt that their relationship was crumbling towards the end of last year, and so they reportedly decided to seek different living arrangements, spending some time apart as a result of the quote, downright toxicity in their marriage. They wanted to make things work, especially for the kids, but according to sources, it reached a point where quote, bickering turned into nasty blowups and confrontations, end quote. They didn't want their kids to experience this kind of negativity, so they took some time apart. After Kanye and Kim reportedly got into a huge argument, they were never able to patch things up after that, and so they called it quits and filed for divorce. According to those close to the couple, things in their marriage turned cold and apparently evolved into them only speaking when necessary and only talking about menial things like what to have for dinner and only having basic conversations. Hopefully things are able to end well between them for their family's sake.
Starting off this countdown, we have Bill Hader and Rachel Bilson. In 2013, the pair met while on set of the movie The To-Do List, but at the time they were both in relationships. Fast forward to 2019, the couple had both moved on from their past partners and found each other. The relationship was officially confirmed at the Golden Globes in January, where they made a debut together. However, on July 10th, it was reported that Bill and Rachel have split. Although the two have called it quits, they remain amicable. In our 9th spot, we have Jeff Lewis and Scott Anderson. Jeff Lewis, known for his show Flipping Out, revealed on his radio show on May 4th that the couple will be splitting after a year of dating. He said, and I quote, "We called it quits over the weekend. The last 8 weeks have been kind of rough. He's had a lot of anxiety, a lot of frustration, and it got to the point where I felt that he was hypercritical of me." He then said that the reason for their split was because there was a lot of negativity and always a lot of complaining. He also stated that he regrets not going to therapy with Scott, but everything happens for a reason. But then on June 4th, Jeff shared a photo of him and Scott out with another couple. Could it be a double date? We don't know for sure. It may just be that the couple remain amicable. Moving on to number 8, we have Ashely Benson and Cara Delevingne. I wish this one wasn't true. They were so cute together. In early April, multiple sources confirmed that the two had called it quits after almost 2 years of dating. A source said, and I quote, "Cara and Ashely always had their ups and downs before, but it's over now." The pair were first spotted back in August of 2018 when they were photographed kissing at an airport. In 2019, Delevingne confirmed their relationship. relationship. Now the two have moved their separate ways, and Delevingne has been separate from Benson, quarantining with her friends. Coming in at number 7, we have Ryan Seacrest and Shayna Taylor. Looks like third time isn't the charm when it comes to this couple. Ryan Seacrest and Shayna Taylor have broken up. Again. For the third time. Their rep told People on June 29th that, and I quote, Ryan and Shayna decided to end the romantic relationship amicably some time ago. They remain good friends, each other's biggest supporters, and will always cherish their time together as a couple. The couple started dating back in 2013 when they met through mutual friends. In 2014, they broke up for a brief period of time, but then moved in together in May of 2017. In 2019, the pair broke up again, but later that year they were spotted on vacation together and told sources that they had reconnected. But now the couple has split again. So what do you think? Is there still hope for them? Will they get back together again in the future? Let me know in the comments below. In our 6th spot, we have Julianne Hough and Brooks Laich. On May 29th, Julianne Hough and Brooks Laich announced that they will be splitting up after 3 years of marriage. The couple met back in 2013 and apparently hit it off instantly. Then in 2015, after a little more than a year and a half of dating, the two became engaged. In 2017, they tied the knot, but sadly they have made the decision to call it quits. They released a joint statement that read, "We have lovingly and carefully taken the time we have needed to arrive at our decision to separate. We share an abundance of love and respect for one another and will continue to lead with our hearts from that place. We kindly request your compassion and respect for our privacy moving forward." Apparently, the two were social distancing separately during the pandemic, and that's when they started to realize that they didn't mind being apart. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with Stacey Dash and Jeffrey Marty. Stacey Dash, the actress best known for Clueless, announced on April 30th that her and her husband will be parting ways. She made an announcement on her Instagram that read, and I quote, "Hello everyone, my husband and I have made the hard decision of ending our marriage. After much prayer, I feel this is the right path for both of us. I wish him nothing but the best." She added, "Thank you everyone for your support and respecting our privacy during this difficult time." This is Dash's 4th time ending a marriage. The two got married in April of 2018, only 10 days after meeting each other. 10 days? That's not enough time to get to know someone. They could have been a serial killer for all we know, but thankfully that wasn't the case. The marriage lasted 2 years before they went their separate ways. Coming in at number 4, we have Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green. Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green started dating back in 2004 and tied the knot in 2010. From there, they had 3 sons together. But on May 18th, during an episode of Green's podcast, he announced their breakup. He said, and I quote, "Megan has always been honest with me. I've always been honest with her. We've had an amazing relationship. I will always love her, and I know she'll always love me." Although they both went their separate ways and Megan is now dating Machine Gun Kelly, Green still isn't filing for divorce yet. Source claims that he wants to give Megan space and is hopeful that they will find their way back to one another. That's really cute. Moving on to number 3, we have Scott Disick and Sofia Richie. The reality star and influencer Scott Disick and Sofia Richie have called it quits after just over 3 years together. The breakup was confirmed on May 27th after Scott's brief trip to rehab. One source says that they are technically split, but Sofia has been in touch with Scott. Another source says, and I quote, "There wasn't a fight or anything bad that happened between them. Sofia simply wishes to do her own thing while Scott takes care of his health." But another source claims that there's more to it than just that. The source says, and I quote, "Scott is always going to be in love with Courtney, and that's something Sofia has had to face since even before she got serious with him." They continue on to say that Sofia realized that she wasn't going to be Scott's priority. In our 2nd spot, we have Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock. Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock have announced their split after 7 years of marriage. Clarkson filed for divorce on June 4th. A source told People magazine that, and I quote, "Things had changed in their marriage and the split was a while coming. They both work so hard, it's nearly impossible to enjoy each other, especially with the children needing constant attention. Another source says that the pandemic only made things worse for the two and just added too much stress on the relationship. The couple got married back in October of 2013 and shared 2 kids together. Source says that Clarkson is requesting joint physical and legal custody of their children, and also requested that the judge not grant spousal support to Brandon and that they split the cost of the legal fees. And in our number 1 spot, we have Vanessa Morgan and Michael Kopech. Actress Vanessa Morgan and White Sox pitcher Michael Kopech are getting a divorce after 6 months of marriage. On July 27th, Kopech filed for divorce, only 3 days after Morgan announced her pregnancy. On that Friday, the actress shared photos and videos from her baby shower, where she revealed that she was having a baby boy. However, her husband wasn't in attendance. The couple got engaged last July after only a year of dating, and got married earlier this year in January. Now, we don't know why the pair are splitting up, but sources have confirmed that Kopech is the father of Vanessa's child.